we go. Hi.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Here we go.
If you've been watching, this is our third
Installment
video
episode post.
of the series that we're gonna try to do once a week. And hi, Lisa. So we are trying something a little different too. We are doing our Facebook Live, and we're gonna be looking at you folks. And then we're also doing a video right below, so we can. We started a YouTube channel. So here's what I'll say: if you missed the first two marriage myths 1 and 2, you can go back on our timeline, or we're gonna drop our YouTube link.
You'd have to right now. You'd have to search marriage IRL with Dawn and Kyle. It'll be the first 2 videos that come
marriage with Dawn and Kyle.
Yes, you're right.
But anyway, we will drop our YouTube in the comments if you want to just watch those 2 videos.
Right.
So, yeah.
What else? Do we have anything?
Yeah. So we are not any sort of marriage counselors or anything. We just have what we think is a great marriage, and we've learned some tips and tricks along the way. So we thought we would chat about them.
We enjoy being married, and we want to help others enjoy being married.
Yeah.
We said that together.
Oh. So anyway, what else? Do we have anything else? Oh, we have a different kind of marriage than a lot of people, and we know that. Like, we don't have children running around the house or keeping us awake at night. So what works for us may not work for you, and we understand that.
Some of our tips might not be perfect for you, but your marriage is your marriage. So take what you can, if you can, and do whatever.
Sorry, I hit the stand goal.
I didn't do that yet.
Anyways, so we've already done part 1 and part 2 of marriage myths, and we will dive into part 3. We try to keep our videos between 15 and 20 minutes because we know your time is precious, and we want to make sure we don't go over that. Precious. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, we want to hear from you. So while we're talking, if you have thoughts, comments, questions, drop them, and we will try to answer you as we go, and try not to get super sidetracked.
And if you get a chance, go to the YouTube, subscribe, take a look at it, and help us out. I don't know.
Okay, so we'll start. Myth 11. Go.
Okay. Happy couples have everything. Words. Happy couples have to do everything together. That is. It's at least missaid. It's not said correctly.
I think in your first year of marriage, like, you disappear from the world because you are doing, like, literally everything together. I feel like you need to come closer. You're kind of, like, out of the screen in that. We'll just hug while we talk. So, yeah, but honestly, it's really healthy for you to both find separate interests and hobbies and hang out with different friends.
Yes.
And not do every single thing together.
We have common interests. We like to work out together. We like to go to breweries. We enjoy movies and silly TV shows, and that's fine to do. But most recently, we got on the same shift together. We both work kind of sort of normal people hours, but we're working Monday through Fridays. We have Saturdays and Sundays off, and there have been times within this last couple of months where we've both been like, can you go away for a little bit, because we're together too much.
Yeah. So it's really healthy to figure out different friends to hang out with and things like that, and to be okay saying, like, I love you, but I really need to go out with, so-and-so on Saturday or whatever, and, like, not have you there. Yeah. It's not like that. You don't say it like that, but maybe you do. I don't know.
No, we already said that.
We're reading notes too, just so everybody knows. We keep looking down.
Prepare. That part is you.
Which part?
Just
the last one?
Yeah.
Time with your friends is necessary, but women especially like to use this time to bitch about their husbands. This is not good. You guys, you need to be careful as women to not go in and sit and trash your hubbies and think that you're venting about something, and then it turns into, like, a compromise comparison game. Well, my husband did this and my husband didn't that. Was it like last year? I was talking to a friend at the time who was going through not a great time in her marriage, and we were just going back and forth, and it ended up totally like causing me to be in a total funk and have issues with him, which weren't even there like before I started talking to her. So while time is precious with your friends, especially women, we like to talk, you have to be careful who you're surrounding yourself. Are they lifting you up? Are they pulling you out of that? Like, maybe you came in with a bad attitude about your spouse or something, or are they joining in and just being like, yeah, he's a jerk. You know,
that guy.
My husband does the same thing. You know, just like, just be careful who's filling you up.
But with that said, like we said, time away from each other. What is it? Separation creates fondness. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with you. I apologize.
Awesome.
Move on.
Moving on. Okay, myth 12. Monogamy means dissipating passion or boring sex. We did prepare for this, by the way. So
we did prepare for that one. No. Don't have boring sex. It's okay. You, as a couple, as a partnership, you get to choose what goes on, how it happens, what happens when. We did touch on this in an earlier video, so you can go back and watch that again, either on Facebook or on the YouTube.
We'll also do a video at some point about sex, but this is just
the whole video is about sex.
I'm gonna totally block my parents from watching it. I know
they'll still find a way. It's fine.
Anyway,
for the guys, sex is probably one of the reasons, or the main reason, or at least some of the reason that you guys got together. You wanted to see that person naked, right? So why would you make it the same old thing over and over and over again? You have to be, especially men, I think personally, you have to be open. You have to be willing to actually have that conversation. Well, right.
I think that's the hardest part, is being vulnerable to share like what you like and what you don't like, and be okay with it. I think as women, we don't want to be rejected, and well, I don't think men want to be rejected either, but like for me, like if I say what I like and you cringe at it or something, then I feel self-conscious and now I've made a fool of myself, you know, like, but trust me, women, they want to know if it's working or not working and what else you want to try. So last year in October, we took
Yes, right. That's correct. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
That's what he was trying to say. Thank you. I was like, I know where you're going, but I can't.
I just couldn't remember.
Anyway, so I was reading a book by Rachel Hollis called Girl Wash Your Face, and she and her husband decided they were gonna have a whole month called Sextember. They were gonna do it every single day. And then I found a blog that did the same, like this woman did the exact same thing.
Yep.
And she talked about it every day, which I don't think I could ever do. But anyway, we decided, I went to him and I was like, so you want to try having sex every day in October?
Oh, yeah, and I was heartbroken.
Oh, darn, really?
Very sad.
And you know what? We'll talk more about that in the sex video. But all I'm saying is, it's okay to change it up and do different things and try different things. And so sex does not need to be boring.
And much like everything else within your marriage or your partnership, communication and vulnerability is key. You have to be weak with that person that you chose to spend the rest of your life with. It's okay. That is the one person that you should show that type of side to. It's okay. Okay. So, if you want more about sex, wait for our sex episode.
If you want more about sex. Okay, myth 13. Married people know what they're doing. That's funny. So,
I mean, it's obviously a lie.
Yeah. Obviously, if there's married couples watching this, you're looking for tips and tricks too. I'm just going to take up the whole screen. It's fine.
Diva.
Anyways, obviously, we're all looking for ways, not all of us, I suppose, but most people are looking for ways to communicate better and, I don't know, have a better marriage. So no married people have anything all figured out. Even the best marriage counselors in the world are probably still reading and listening to podcasts and whatever, because
it's proof to the fact that even marriage counselors themselves have difficulties in their marriage. No one has it figured out. Everybody's looking for something. It's probably the reason why you're watching this video. Is you want to get some tips and tricks. You want to make your marriage better. Even if marriage is good, it can be better. Always, 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 always.
You wrote that.
What some think when you get married, you're hitting the finish line. Oh yes, I relate a lot of things to sports, or I like analogies. So what I said was, some people get into the marriage. They've gone through the relationship stage. They've dated. They're having fun, and now they're finally going to get married. And this is the point where everything's done. Yay, we got married. We did it. Yay. No, you literally just left the starting blocks. And it's a marathon. It's forever. So give it time, and be able and willing to fail. You're going to fail at some point in your marriage. As long as you don't let it destroy you, you're good to go.
If you are like a dating couple or engaged or something, this one would pertain to you. Like how some couples, it's like they're just meeting each other on their wedding day because they weren't being their true selves the whole dating time. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, just be yourself. Don't have makeup on, girls. Let them see you in your terrible outfit, and you're like, don't wait until you're married to all of a sudden show your true self.
Yesterday, I hit on her, and she was in sweats and a
very baggy.
Nasty.
Everything is baggy.
And she's like, how can you say I'm beautiful when I look like this? I'm like, you are. I picked you, and I trust my pick. Bottom line, we have no idea what we're doing. We've figured out some things,
new.
and we struggle. Not every day, but a lot of days, and that's okay.
Yeah.
We just won't give up. We keep trying different things. We keep trying to figure out what can work.
We have a low connection.
Oh, we're good.
Okay, that was weird. All right. Anything else on that?
I don't think so.
We are moving slow. Okay.
Oh boy.
Myth number 14. Your spouse is your best friend. Now, most people would say, yeah, that's true. And I've done lots of posts where I'm like, marry your best friend. And then I saw this myth and I was like, actually, this is really interesting because you don't want to force your spouse to be your best friend. Keep your best friends as your best friends.
Yes.
Because I don't know why we're having low internet connection.
Okay.
I hope you all can hear us okay.
Your
spouse should be your close friend, but a best friend means you're trying, like, if you're trying to make them your best friend, you're trying to mold them and mesh them into what you think a best friend should be.
Yes. You should never, like I just said a couple of seconds ago, I picked her. I picked her exactly as she was, and I picked her for however she's going to be in the future. I should never be the one that's trying to change her. That shouldn't be your motivating factor. And if it is, then you might be doing things for the wrong reasons. That might not be the perfect person for you, right? We held this one down because we really, really liked how it said. Make the friendship with your spouse into an elite category of its own. Not solely based on your perspective and previous experience of what a friend should be, but on what works for both of you. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. What do you got for that?
Well, there's going to be sometimes when your spouse, okay, this internet is driving me crazy. Okay. There are going to be times when your spouse is not your friend at all.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
I love you. I just
but
don't
it's
like
okay.
you right now.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I say that sometimes.
Yep.
I'm like, I love you, but I really am just not digging you at the moment.
Go away.
So.
I'll love you more later.
Okay, last one. Then we'll be, yeah.
We're doing all right.
Marriage completes you. Myth for 15.
Similar to the last one, it doesn't complete you. You should still have your own things to do, your own aspirations. Maybe you have a career and that's something you want to focus on. Bring your partner with you, but that doesn't mean that that's the only thing that's going on. If you're looking for your marriage to complete you, your marriage has probably already failed.
Yeah, don't enter into a marriage thinking like, well, we said this in the last one, you're never going to be lonely again, or like if you're I don't know, feeling empty, like this is suddenly going to fill you up for the rest of your life. Trust me, your spouse is going to fail you a lot. You're going to fail them a lot, and you're going to be constantly disappointed.
Yes.
Marriage is never going to complete you. So if you haven't been married yet and you're thinking about marriage or whatever, like figure out yourself first.
Yeah. And here's another thing that we wanted to say to make it really drive home. Your spouse is not God. They're not a unicorn. They're not a magic genie.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't going to fulfill all of your wishes. They're human, just like you.
Yep.
They're going to trip. They're going to fall. They're going to say the wrong thing at the wrong time. Live with it. Figure it out. If you're looking for something, ask them. Be open. Communicate that. But if they can't give it to you, that doesn't mean that everything's done.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Yeah. You.
Well, just don't put unrealistic expectations on your relationship. Marriage is real life. It's not a sitcom.
Yeah. You ever notice in the sitcom that the husband is just dumb and the wife is the naggy person and
Mm-hmm.
they take up all the time? Don't fall into those stereotypes. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Those are exaggerated because they're trying to be funny. Yes, there are times where those things happen, but that's not real life. That's TV.
Yeah, so a good relationship, it doesn't complete you. It should inspire you daily to work on your incompleteness.
I love how that is put out. Because it's correct. You're going to work at it all the time. Marriage is not work. Remember we said that in one of the other videos. But it is effort. You need to put in effort every single day.
Yep. I think that's it. And we're almost to 20 minutes, and I don't know what's going on with our Facebook, our internet.
17
Oh,
minutes.
17 minutes. We did all right. All right, so that's kind of all we got.
Yeah, that's
we're
really it.
like, I guess we're done.
Okay, we're
Well,
done.
so as usual, I mean, we want to hear from you. So if you heard something you liked, didn't like, send that to him. If you didn't like it,
Yeah,
complaints,
that's
go
fine.
to Kyle. But no, and then we're gonna post to YouTube, like we said. So we're going to post our YouTube link at the bottom, so you can check that out if you've missed the first 2 videos.
They're there.
And we've got all sorts of topics we're going to cover once we get through these marriage myths. But
We
if
have.
you, I think we have 20 something.
It's our
No, this
list.
isn't the marriage
Oh, you
myths.
can't
This
see
is
that. Yes,
just.
it is. Oh, not the
It's
myths.
not.
No, they're all the
This is
ideas.
all the topics that we plan on covering. Now, if you think of one that you specifically want us to talk about, let us know.
Send us a line.
And
Thank you
share our
guys for
video.
watching. And have a good week.
Yes. Bye.
Yay!